Hi everyone and welcome for this tutorial how to paint flesh. For this tutorial I'm going to use Elfen Flesh and Tanned Flesh from Army Painter, Abaddon Black from Games Workshop, and Ivory and Red Brown from Model Color and Prince August. Thanks for watching. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any question into the comments and to like this video to help me to reach more English speakers. Thanks again and let's go for the paint. For the beginning, I primed all my flesh in Tanned Flesh, and on this base I'm going to mix some Tanned Flesh and some Elfen Flesh just to push my big highlight. As you can see, at the beginning I put my color directly on the surface where I'm going to take the more paint, and when I have no more color on my brush, so I'm going to use this uncharged brush to push my color and create my transition. In that way, that's going to be more easy for me to control the color I'm going to push. And step by step, I'm going to add a little bit more, always by pushing directly in the direction of the light I want to have on my minis. I use after that Elfen Flesh directly, and in the same way but in smaller surfaces I'm going to push again my highlights on very smaller surfaces. Take care about the surface you are going to reach, because to have a nice transition you need to focus on smaller and smaller surfaces. That's very important. Once again, I use some Army Painter color, and it's pretty interesting because to make flesh color, the color is not very covering, so it's more easy to create your transition. Now I mix a little bit Elfen Flesh with Ivory, and as you can see, I push this again on a smaller surfaces to create my big highlight. You can see that I'm going to reach all different surfaces, all the different elements, but not necessarily focus on every small muscles, just on big elements. And after that I'm going to make some distinction between every smaller muscles. For example, here on the shoulder I'm going to put some points of directly of ivory just to fix this different element and these different muscles, to have a clear distinction between these different elements. This method is pretty simple and pretty easy to make. Take care about reaching smaller and smaller surfaces. Take care about using Army Painter color. It's really more easy for me. And now I'm going to make my transition by using the same first mix, but this time very diluted and just pushing between the two different elements I want to clean. As you can see on my finger, I show you I very diluted my color, and I discharge my brush on my hand to be sure I don't have a lot of color, so I can more easily control it. Don't hesitate to let the paint totally dry between the two different steps. Now I'm going to push with some red brown a little bit my shadow. For that I'm going to make some line directly into the more strong shadow. Take care about don't reaching too much large surfaces. I know I repeat that a lot, but it's some of the most important points. As you can see, I just make some few line to make some distinction between some elements. I make the same things, but this time by mixing with some black and by pushing in the more strong shadow. So we are at the end for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't hesitate once again to ask if you have any question in the comment zone. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel and push a like on my different videos. That will be very helpful for my referencement. You can see me and follow me on Facebook and Instagram to see what I paint, and become my Patreon to support me to create more and more content for all of you. Thanks again for watching, and see you soon for the next tutorial. Bye bye!